Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time. Alright, we're moving on to Maloriak. I have a plan for him. It's not necessarily a crazy, brilliant, awesome plan. I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. Because remember, his power, unless it's changed, which I should have looked at. I doubt it, though. I think they probably changed some of his cards. His abominations are probably much bigger than 1/1 now, even though that was a 2-mana card.
Your soul shall be mine.
His power switches the attack and defense of any minions you play, which makes this guy kind of a death machine. He has a lot of guys that are like 1/3 for 1 that turn into 3/1, so I'm going to keep that. I'm actually going to keep this starting hand. Mistress of Pain obviously is very fragile if she's flipped. Minions attack and health are swapped. His minions have +2/+2. See, that's bad. That doesn't help the Mortal Coil. The fact that all his minions have +2/+2 is a very relevant factor that is going to make this hard.
I can ease your pain.
I was expecting that his abominations would be bigger, but I thought that the 1/3 for 1s would still end up being 1 hit point monsters. Little did I know. So, yeah, wow, that's rough. Now, I do have the Kizan Mystic. Ooh, I only have one of her, and I'm not crafting anymore, because I think she's a cheesy card. But it's different when you're playing against these challenges. Sometimes they expect you to have cards I don't even have, although I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be designed that you can handle them. So, anyhow, the thing to do right now, it's unfortunate that she's going to be sort of wasted. I'm not going to gain the health when I kill him. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get out this guy. Because he's now a 4/1 charge taunt for 3, which is pretty awesome. Not as awesome as everything of his, though, since his all get the +2/+2. But we are going to kill this guy. I'm just going to whip out a secret. And then next turn I can just steal that secret with the Mystic. Boo. No, he didn't play any minions, though, so it could have been worse. Free secret. And I get duplicate. Duplicating her would be okay. It would counter all the other secrets. Oh my god, the computer didn't roll max. Oh my god, that is incredibly bad. This is to non-demons, so it's not going to actually work that well against his. Oh man. This is not good, actually. Yeah, I was counting on there being more 1/1s out there for this. That maybe requires some modification. Less of these, more Hellfires. Also, I forgot how much of his stuff would be demons. But I guess for now, we're going to do ineffective beatdown. Should I draw a card? It really hurts. He's going to be hitting me for like 1,000,000. This guy is only going to be a 2/3, so he's actually going to totally fail against them. I don't have that many spells for him either. But, yeah, wow. No, I think I'm going to just have to play this guy and go for some beatdown and regret it later. That's the plan. It'd be really nice if you would kill her first so that I could steal all your secrets. Ah, that is horrible. That is similarly horrible. And you killed the wrong one first. You're a dink. So bad. So their health is enough that even with him, this won't actually kill them. That is monstrously, terrifyingly bad. I mean, I can draw a card from doing that and get rid of one of them, but I am doomed. Like, this doesn't even hit him. I actually drew the other Mortal Coil, and I'm 1 mana short.
For Blackrock.
You know, if you'd attacked me first... I guess it doesn't matter, because he's already huge. So doomed. I really need to draw a taunt giver. That is not a taunt giver. Nope. I'm dead. Wow. He has a +2/+2. That makes them fairly large. I don't think I'm going to be efficient enough to take that out, but what am I going to do otherwise? I'm just going to go back and tweak it a little bit. Now that I know the +2/+2 thing. Moral Coil is out. It's not enough. Dark Bombs could probably still do the job. The Noetrons being 2/1, still not that exciting, but I might need them for a living. Fairy Dragons are going to come out suboptimal. They're not big enough to kill things anymore. That's not good. Then Ruby and Egg I didn't get. Those are very good for this. Pyromancer, the Demon Wrath is actually not that useful. He's got too many guys. I got to replace it with Hellfires for sure. Like squeeze in the Void Callers? I don't know. Do I want Sheeps or something? These guys are rough. Okay, well, I'm going to have to put the... I had taken them out at some point, but I'm going to have to put the Void Walkers back in, because they can kill the 1/1s. Wow. That's what we're down to. The taunt will also slow things a little bit. Succubi are okay. The problem is he plays a 2/2 and it comes out like 4/4, which is huge and bad. I don't think I can afford that loss of cards on him. Some of my other stuff still works. I think I gotta work in the Abusive Sergeants. Did not expect all his stuff to be quite so big, but it is. And Molten Giants, Stormwind Knights are still kind of strong. I don't know. We're just going to give this a shot. Oh, no, I should take out the Pyromancers. They're not helping. Put something in place of Pyromancers. There's got to be something. There's a high defense for its casting cost. Maybe a 2/4 for 3 would be good. It'd be nice if they had an advanced search and you could just like put in, I want a 2/4 for 3. I could see that being helpful. I mean, these guys would come up 4/1. He doesn't have a lot of battlecry stuff, though. It'd probably screw me. The Unstable Ghoul was more tempting when I thought all of his stuff was going to be, like, 1/1s or whatever. Do I not have both Sun Fury Protectors? Well, that's pretty dumb. Okay, let's just get another Taunt Giver, maybe. Actually, Big Game Hunters. I mean, they're going to come out 2/4, but the Big Game Hunter can maybe take out his ghouls when they go crazy. Which they will. So... do I want another Big Game Hunter, or we're good? I think we're good. Let's go die some more. Yeah, I did not see that power coming. I thought, well, okay, he's got his Abomination summoning spell, right? He has a 2-mana spell that summons 3 1/1s with charge. Like, okay, they're going to be 3/3s. I actually figured they would be 3/3s. I did not at all see coming that all of his minions would get +2/+2. It's a little crazy. I guess this is an okay starting handy stuff. Why don't you give me back a Molten Giant? If I need the Molten Giant this early in the game, it's not going to win.
Mustn't keep the master waiting. Maloriak, try not to lose this morning.
See, I was expecting that would come out and be like a 3/1, and I could handle it. Like that. Now, do I blow it up, or just put out a Noetron? A Noetron would hit it for like 2, and then survive, presumably. I could save this for something else. No, I think I'm just going to blow it up. The Noetron seemed like a bit of a risk. There's a 2-mana Yeti that blows up a weapon. Thank you. Now, do I waste this? I don't think... I think I gotta save this guy because I have a big game hunter to go with him. His minions are so large that I should be able to kill almost any of them. Not this guy, but a lot of them just by combining those two. He's got a secret for me to steal now. Just in time. Although I could have, like, I could have Sergeanted him and just killed that. But, what do I get? Duplicate. More Annoyatrons will not go amiss. Although it'd still be really nice if you'd blow her up. I'm just saying. That is a large, scary spell. At least the Annoyatrons are cheap. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. I was hoping to be really super aggressive with some of this stuff, but I don't know how it's going to work out. What I do know is...
Light it up.
The age of Annoyatron begins now. They won't kill much, but they'll stop a few things. Oh, really? You're a jerk.
Why do you call?
Wow. Void Terror works with some of my strategies, but it's going to be rough. So, I can Sergeant up the sheep. I don't have the taunt givers to, like, survive this stuff. I'm just going to die. I can kill that, then by overwhelming her, kill this. I'm still taking at least 10 damage. That is horrible. Instead of that, I could use her to kill... I could not do the overwhelming terror thing. I could play a Doom Guard. He'll come in as a 7/5, which is really suicidal. But I could Sergeant him, kill that. Use her to kill that. Cast him, and kill that. So then I'd just be taking 6 damage, and I would have a 7/1 guy out there to be annihilated. I think my chances of survival are actually better that way, though. I could also Abusive Sergeant. This is the only one big enough that I could Abusive Sergeant enough to Big Game Hunter. That's 4 mana. And then what? Just like, kill that is fine, and then I kill that, I guess, and take 7, and I'd still have my Doom Guard, and I would have discarded all those cards. I'm not sure it's better. Wow. The Doom Guard way, I lose a lot of stuff, though. I think we're going to try that, even though I don't think it's particularly optimal.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Now, I could Power Overwhelming him to kill that, but then, yeah, I don't have anyone to eat him, so it's not worth it.
Light it up.
And I guess I'd draw a card, because I'm going to need him, but it's getting me closer to death. Oh, there's something I needed a Big Game Hunter for. Although his health doesn't grow, so I can still Power Overwhelming him. Now he's got a secret, though. There's my Supercharged Infantry. So that's pretty good. No Taunt Giver, though. I only have the 2 in here, so it's really not adequate. Now I could play him, Power Overwhelming him. Crush that. I could end up with a really gigantic infantry. Dude, this is probably a duplicate, so I'm tempted to kill this dude with that. But these guys have charge, so that's still really bad. Whichever one I give him is bad, but... No, the charge would definitely kill me, actually. I have to kill everything to survive. Ah! So if that's a counter spell, which is about a 50-50 chance, I think, and it takes out my power overwhelming, then I'm just going to lose anyway. Because I won't have the capability. Let's see. No, it's a counter spell. I'm just going to lose. Guess I should have drawn a card earlier to see if it was a taunt giver. It's not. Oh, I got a guy with taunt. I could theoretically live for like a second. I said theoretically. Pretty rough. Not sure how I should actually handle the fact, like, his deck is just sheer weenies. It's basically all weenies except for those, like, 6/6 guys who turn into 9/9s, who turn into 11/11s. That's a horrible start. But his weenies, with the bonus they get, are gargantuan. Mistress of Pain is not the greatest second turn play because I usually haven't taken damage by then. That's what I need. Need to draw this more often. Ah, that's his opener? Screw you! That's his opener. What am I supposed to do? Oh, now I've got a taunt giver. Whee! So I can play this and get a 4/4, or... He probably doesn't have a spell that's going to actually kill a 4/4, does he? On the other hand, if I could get her out there and gain the life... Like, if he doesn't have a drain life to blow her up or something, and he just uses coins, we can't actually drain life yet. It'd be really nice to gain the 4 life from hitting something with her. I'm just saying. Oh, my God. What am I supposed to do against this? I mean, not have him get that start is probably step 1. But, I'm already dead. Not much I can do if he gets that start, that's for sure. But, wow. That's probably not the ultimate way, but going to have to think of some way. I'm just trying to think, like, Hunter, the traps aren't going to be quite good enough. Priest has Mass Silence, but it's slow and expensive as hell. It is not actually, like, the way of the future, I don't think. I like the Demonac infantry, but it's not like a game-winning. It's just like, oh, that's nice. Egg is good. We'll get this guy out. Even though it'd be nice to combo him with the big game hunter, I gotta have something out. But again, what does he really do if he just plays that? Ugh. At least he didn't get the death start. Ghoul is pretty bad, though. I have to trade all my guys just to blow up this stuff. Although, actually, if I trade these, he'll be big enough to big game hunter.
I've got the beast in my face.
Aha! Take 1. flipping is interesting. It's not really the issue. It's just all the... the insane bonus he gets to his already fairly... well, to his weenies, which become super efficient. I guess they're not already super efficient, not all of them, although he is. So I can play the Doomguard now. Man, does that hurt to lose two of these things. Like that, I'm screwing myself if I do that. But I got a handful of Doomguards. What am I going to do, not play him? I probably have a better chance if I do that and just try and go for the rushdown. As silly as that sounds. He's going to pound me. Abominations are bad. Oh, great. He's going to copy my... Only his is bigger. Wow. That is extra special.
Gotcha.
I can ease your pain.
Sever my wrath.
Not really a great deal here. Oh, awesome. He's so big that... Man. Okay, he can handle it, sort of.
For the king.
But I'm going to end up duplicating him, and then I'm going to be even more screwed. Plus, his poop gets the +2/+2, and it can even kill her. It's just like, wow. Where were you before? Stealing that secret would have been pretty helpful. Although I wouldn't have been able to kill hit, so I would have been in trouble anyway. There's no way I can fight back against the duplicated those guys. I've already lost my other Moltons, but, you know. I'm just going to get crushed, so it doesn't really matter what I do. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on this one for sure. I don't know what I'm going to come up with to beat that. Does the Hellfire do me any good at all? I'm guessing no. Yeah, it really doesn't. This guy's 1 damage isn't enough to, like, even finish anything after I do 3 damage to them. Wow. That's pretty sick for a guy who did, like, literally nothing on normal difficulty. So, we'll see what I can think of. Alright, this was looking like another one of those grind sort of ones that was going to take a whole lot of tries. So, I resorted once again to just playing a whole bunch of games without the face cam, without all the, like, the effort of commenting. I figured I'd just comment when it finally worked. So, I did immediately after the last video end up switching over to a priest deck. Because the priest has a lot of solutions to the problems this guy poses. The problem is, this guy, he's ridiculous. The +2/+2s and all weenies is rough enough. But it's that Abominations card. He pays 2 mana, he gets 3 1/1 Abominations with charge, which all trigger his ability, and he's actually getting 3 3/3 charge for 2 mana, and he very frequently coins that out first turn. Like, I had a fair number of games where I just conceded right away. Because even if I have a perfect hand, if his first turn is coin Abominations, he hits me for 9. So I'm starting from 21. I have 2 mana.
I got this.
And he's still got 3 3/3s out. If I did not have a perfect hand, I just conceded every one of those games. As you can see here, look how much I've been beat down already just by his regular weenie stuff. That guy is too small to big game hunter. I couldn't quite cast the Molten Giant yet. The egg's still very good. He wasted a polymorph on my egg, which is just a naked 4/4, so that's pretty good. Taking a beating here. So, taking a beating here. I'm just going to cast a Molten Giant and hope for the best. For one, because that sheep's not good for anything else. I do have a Mass Dispel in my hand, which is tremendously good counter to him. But look at that, like, he's got the morphs, he gets your minion with +2/+2. Or, if it's his guys, he's actually taking a minion that already has +2/+2, and then giving it another +2/+2. But I can Big Game Hunter that, which duplicates it, which is bad, but remember, he doesn't get back the morphs, he gets back Molten Giants. So I just have to remember, okay, don't drop his health below 20-ish, unless I'm going for the win. Which isn't an option anytime soon. Oh, that Sludge Belcher is massive and bad. Like, if I heal my Molten, it still can't kill him and live. Do I spend a Mass Dispel, which is pretty precious, on just, like, a single guy? It would kill a 3/4 slime that would pop out of him, so I'm gonna do it, but... You know, so I've got a lot of zero-cost spells. I've got the zero-cost silences, as well as the Mass Dispels. I don't have the Owls. They're, like, such a crappy minion at 1/2, when all of his minions have +2/+2, that I figured the Owl actually just isn't worth it, even though silencing is great. Ah! Okay. For some reason, he prioritized her over my Giant, which was an error, but his error is compensated for by the fact that he friggin'... Oh, thank God. That he got 4 3/3s out of the deal. But I drew the Akanai Soul Priest when I needed it to. I could mind control one of those guys, but I'd still be screwed. I'm going to Holy Nova first for healing, just to get my Giant big enough to survive when I Akanai Soul Priest and Circle of Healing for death. You notice that his ability flips her so she does not survive her own healing, which is pretty annoying. But I'm going to try and keep this Giant healed, because now that I remember he has implosions, I'd like to keep him out of implosion range, but that is another giant deadly Sludge Belcher, and it sucks. I've got double Light Bomb, so I can afford to spend the Light Bomb from the do I have any Light Bombs perspective. It's a little bit tough. This is not an easy choice, man. I've got to, like... First, if I Light Bomb, I'm getting nothing out of this Giant. He's just dead. Like, I guess I can kill the guy first, and then Light Bomb and reduce his slime to low levels of hit points or something, but... Sure, why not? At least this slime will take damage, but it's still going to be a big-ass slime. Oh, no, wait, the Light Bomb will kill it. But I'm not going to Light Bomb. I'm going to try and hold off, because he's going to put out another 2 minions next turn, probably. Or 1 gigantic minion. Oh, that's right. He has 3 Moltens in his... Well... No, he has 2 Moltens in his hand. I don't know what the other card is. Alexstrasza, that is okay. I have survived long enough in the game that I could cast that, but I have to deal with this crap first. Unfortunately, I am going to get nothing out of this damn Giant. I could kill the slime with him, and then he still dies. Couldn't heal him enough for it to matter. And he has duplicated... Oh, he got the slimes. I checked the replay. That is a lot of 4/3 taunts for 1 mana. Oh, and he used a guy to copy one of them, so he ends up with one that can survive the Light Bomb and had the extra +2/+2. Because, like, he's copying a creature that's already flipped, so his copy gets flipped back. So, this is unpleasant.
Is someone injured?
Play her. I could play the mind control attack. He's not stealing anything, but it's starting to look like I'm not going to get a chance to steal anything. Or if I do get a chance to steal anything, the situation's so bad that it doesn't help anyway. So maybe I should have left him out. Hey, Sheep is fine. Sheep is still big enough to kill that. So, good deal there. Now, I could Alexstrasza him, which would be 15 damage, which is awesome. But then he'd be able to play those 2 Molten Giants in his hand, like, both of them at once. I've got to heal... I think I'm going to heal myself and see if I can buy any time that way. Draw a card. Soul Priest is pretty decent, although I've got no Holy Novas left. Those guys, 5/4... I mean, I'm in a good situation now. I can just kill it, but they're pretty rough.
I will mourn.
Like I said, kill it. I mean, my health's pretty low. I'd like to be beating my opponent down with the giant minion I've got, but... So, you notice I'm healing him because I want to be able to get his health higher than his attack in one heal. Although, I've used all my light bombs, so that's less important. If he did manage to play one of the Moltens, it would also be good. There's that death card. But I just drew a Mass Dispel, so I can nerf the crap out of it. Ow. 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 Is it worth Mass Dispelling for just 2 of them? I don't have a choice, I'm at 9 health. And it does draw me a card. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
I will mourn.
That allows me to go more on offense and not have to worry about killing the 1/1s. I mean, this guy, he has like, basically he has no buffs. He has nothing to help out his minions. He has basically no removal other than implosions, which is pretty apocalyptic, but he doesn't have a lot of that stuff. He rolled badly on that one, which is good, because I don't have any mass removal left. But yeah, so the taunt, a big minion with taunt is really good. Mind control tech's still not that useful.
I got this.
Suicide of these guys. She's big enough to kill one of them, which gives my guy some breathing room.
I will mourn.
And I'm gonna have to just play that mind control tech, because the chances of him get, like, if he abominations me, then fine. But half of them are gonna die killing my taunt anyway, so it doesn't matter. All of them are gonna die. So I've hit him, I knocked him down to 15, that triggers him being able to cast those for 5 mana each. But he has no defense. But I don't have enough damage to kill him. But I have the taunt. I'm just doing that for the card. That's not actually going to help it survive. I might have enough stuff here to actually killify it, since I can blow up one of them. That's good. So I'm not going to die this turn. Unless he draws abominations. No, even then, I should be okay. Actually, no, 2 abominations could have killed that, and then with the 10 attack giant, it could have got me. So he's got a giant army of death, but I have just enough damage to take him out. I finally won. This did take a lot of tries, though. This was the best deck I could come up with. It has tons of great solutions to the things he does. Seems really good.
For you to commemorate this moment. Slayer of stupid, incompetent, and disappointing minions. Yes, that fits.
Yeah, but this deck had all kinds of great solutions. You saw that. They worked pretty well. I have the Auchenai Soul Priest, like, Devastation combo. I have the Mass Dispel. So either way, if I could get up to 4 mana, there is a reasonable chance that I could nerf or destroy his forces enough to get me, like, the breathing room to try and establish myself. I had some late game stuff to fight it out there. I had a decent chance, I think, but it took a lot of tries to simultaneously get a good enough combination of stuff to answer the problems that he posed, and to not just get nuked by that crazy take 9 damage on his first turn and they're still around start, which is pretty rough. So we're going to see how the Blind Dragon fares next time. Please click the like button before it clicks you.